Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight I'm here to talk to you about, do dislikes really matter to a YouTube creator? Can it hurt them? Does it help them? I had some thoughts, so if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so this is a topic that I've been really interested in over the last year, and I've done a fair amount of research and I've come to the conclusion that it's sort of a yes and no answer. I've heard for so long that, oh, if the haters dislike my video, engagement is engagement. And for a long time, I thought that as well. But in the back of my mind, I always kind of thought at a certain point, dislikes have to come into play in the algorithm somehow. So I've sort of taken some opinions from many different sources, and this one article that I'll link down below I think sort of encapsulates it perfectly based on all of the opinions that I've seen. This one is sort of where my opinion is, and it matches it really well. So I want to talk to you guys about this. I know a lot of times with creators like Nick Avocado, Without a Crystal Ball, Jeffree Star, people will look at the massive dislikes that YouTubers get and they'll say, you know, it's just the haters. And that's just kind of being counted as any engagement is good engagement. But I think by the end of this video, you guys will probably see it in a different way as well. So that's why I wanted to talk about it today. All right, so the article goes to say, dislikes do have a negative effect on your channel when it comes to the almighty algorithm, but it is an indirect negative effect. YouTube places a great deal of significance on interaction and engagement, and dislikes fall under that umbrella, of course. So, counterintuitive as it may seem, dislikes can actually be seen as a positive thing by the YouTube algorithm if there are no other negative factors in play. But what are those other negative factors? Now, I've always said this from a very long time ago. Watch time and watch minutes, same thing, really matter for a YouTuber. The goal is to get people to watch your video from beginning to end. Your watch time, you want it to be around 40%. That's ideal. I have a pretty good watch time according to my analytics over the last few months. I'm really happy with my watch time. I don't really know if any YouTuber gets 100% or 90%. I think that that's a little far-fetched. There could be YouTubers out there that get it, but you have to remember that it's an average of your channel. You can break it down by video, but when you're looking at the analytics, it is looking at your channel as a whole. So I've always been really happy with my watch time. It has gone up over time, and that makes me so happy. So if y'all are one of the people that watch my videos from beginning to end, it really does help me a lot, and it helps me get into the algorithm so more people discover my channel, and it really does matter. So watch time is always number one. It's not the number of subscribers, it's not the number of likes or anything like that. It's how long can your eyes stay glued to the screen while you're watching my content. It goes on to say, well, if someone watches your video for 20 seconds, hits dislike, and closes the browser, that's a bad thing. And in my opinion, with someone like Without a Crystal Ball, Nick Avocado, you know, the same thing. These are videos that are not being consumed fully. People dislike some creators so much that they will just go leave a dislike on the video and move on. They won't even watch 5 seconds of it. They are just there to leave their dislike and move on. And I'm sure I have a couple of people on my channel that do that as well. So that's fine. But if it happens in a larger number, then that can definitely have a negative effect. If, on the other hand, they disliked your video but they watched the whole thing and then went on to watch more videos on YouTube, well, from YouTube's point of view, you held their attention, which is the key, got some engagement out of them, and kept them on the site. That's all good news as far as YouTube is concerned. Now, even in the last example, there are adverse effects to your channel. YouTube may not penalize your channel's exposure for dislikes, but if you are still getting plenty of watch time and engagement, but they do use those dislikes to gauge personal interest. That means there's a higher chance that the user who disliked your videos will not get content recommended to them in the future. Furthermore, YouTube may also decide to not recommend your content to other users with similar interests. So what I've been saying for a long time as far as keeping your attention from beginning to end on the videos that I put out is major. Leaving a comment, leaving a like, sharing the video, all of those help, but the watch time is always number one. That is what helps the YouTube creator the most. And that's why even me as a YouTuber, I really struggle sometimes with, I know a lot of y'all like the 30-minute to hour videos, but I also realize that that's a lot of time to ask someone to spend out of their day to watch my video from beginning to end. So there are some days where I upload a 10 or 15-minute video and then plug in those 30-minute to an hour videos here and there. But I also look at it like time is precious, time is valuable, and I realize that because I upload it just about every single day, I can't expect people to always carve that time out of their day. So I'm kind of right in the middle. I'm not always 10 minutes, but I'm also not always an hour sort of video kind of person, because I also like to upload every day. That's just what I have learned over time I like the most. And if it means some days it's a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video and then others it's 45 minutes, then I'm okay with that. I like putting out consistent content, and I think you guys like that as well. The article closes out to say, so as you can see, YouTube will not directly punish your channel for getting a lot of dislikes, but the indirect results of those dislikes could hamper your growth nonetheless. So again, it all comes down to, if you are the type of person that dislikes a creator so much that you go to their channel, click on their video, dislike it, and leave, then that is more damaging than watching the video in its entirety or most of it, then leaving the dislike and then leaving. So I know that there are a lot of questions about, is it engagement? Is it, good, bad, in between? What does it really mean? And based on everything that I have taken in, especially over the last couple of months, as I grew more and more curious about this is pretty much a neutral stance based on all the different articles and YouTube videos that I have taken in over this. There are still some people that say engagement is engagement, but the majority does realize that the algorithm is more complex than that, and it's built to be smarter than just counting all engagement as engagement. So I hope that you guys are a little more informed as far as what likes and dislikes really mean to a creator. It's a really interesting sort of subgenre, because I realize that there are just YouTubers that grate everyone's nerves, and you kind of wonder, if I leave a dislike, what is it going to do? Is it going to hide their, channel? So hopefully this, shed a little bit of light on it and helped you guys understand a little bit more. But if you're curious, definitely do your own research. If there are questions that I didn't answer, or if you are just more interested in this, do your research as well. So anyway, I hope that you guys liked the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.